Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have an unlimited supply of motivation while others struggle to get out of bed? It's a question that we've all asked ourselves at some point. Today, we're going to explore the concept of self-motivation and how it drives individuals to accomplish their aspirations. Self-motivation is the fuel that keeps the engine of your ambition running. It's that inner drive that pushes you to go beyond your comfort zone, to reach out and grab the stars that seem so far away. It's what makes you get up early in the morning, even when the bed feels so comfortable, and it's what keeps you going late into the night, even when your eyes are heavy with sleep. But what is the source of this self-motivation? The answer lies in understanding your purpose. Your purpose is the compass that guides your actions, the lighthouse that illuminates your path. It's the reason why you do what you do. When you understand your purpose, when you know why you're doing something, it gives you the motivation to keep going, even when the going gets tough. And here's the wonderful thing about self-motivation. It's not something that's exclusive to a select few. It's not a privilege reserved for the high achievers or the successful. It's not a gift that's bestowed upon the lucky. No, self-motivation is something that each and every one of us possesses. It's a power that lies within us, waiting to be harnessed. The key is to tap into this power, to awaken the sleeping giant within you, to unleash the boundless energy that you have at your disposal. And how do you do that? By understanding your purpose, by knowing why you're doing what you're doing, by believing in your abilities and your potential, by realizing that you have what it takes to achieve your dreams. So, the next time you find yourself lacking motivation, don't look outside for inspiration. Don't seek motivation from external sources. Instead, look within. Dig deep and discover the power that lies within you. Remember, the power to motivate yourself lies within you. It's about discovering it. What if I told you that there's a science behind motivation? It's true, and the key player here is a neurotransmitter in your brain called dopamine. This little chemical messenger is often referred to as the feel-good neurotransmitter because it's associated with feelings of pleasure and reward. But did you know it also plays a crucial role in motivation? Psychologists have found that dopamine levels in the brain can significantly influence our motivation to act. When we anticipate a positive outcome or reward, our brain releases dopamine. This gives us a surge of energy and focus, driving us to pursue our goals. In other words, dopamine is the fuel that powers our motivation engine. But it's not just about the thrill of achievement. Dopamine also helps us learn. When we accomplish something and feel that rush of pleasure, our brain takes note. It remembers the actions and decisions that led to that success. So the next time we face a similar challenge, we're more motivated to take the same steps because we associate them with a positive outcome. This is why understanding the role of dopamine in motivation is so crucial. It's not some mystical force that comes and goes as it pleases. Motivation is a product of our brain chemistry, influenced by our experiences and expectations. So how can we use this knowledge to our advantage? By creating circumstances that stimulate dopamine production. This could mean setting small, achievable goals that allow us to experience regular wins. Or it could involve finding ways to make our tasks more enjoyable and rewarding. Remember, motivation isn't magic. It's largely about brain chemistry. By understanding how dopamine influences our drive to act, we can create a more conducive environment for motivation to thrive, and that's the beauty of it. Once you understand the science, you can start to take control. You can shape your actions and your environment to stimulate your motivation, rather than waiting for it to strike. Understanding the science of motivation can help you harness it more effectively. So how can you tap into this well of self-motivation? Let's dive into some practical techniques that can give your motivation a significant boost. Firstly, the power of goal setting cannot be overstated. By setting achievable goals, you give yourself a tangible target to strive for. It's like placing a finish line at the end of your race, providing you with a sense of direction and purpose. Remember, the key is to make your goals SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. This approach ensures that your goals are clear, realistic, and within reach, fueling your drive to achieve them. Secondly, maintaining a positive mindset is essential. Positivity isn't about ignoring life's less pleasant situations. It's about approaching these situations with a productive, optimistic attitude, focusing on what you can do rather than what you can't. Positivity encourages resilience, helping you bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. It's like the wind beneath your wings, lifting you higher and helping you soar towards your goals. Next, let's talk about visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool that involves creating a mental image of what you want to achieve. It's like creating a movie in your mind where you are the star and you're living the success you desire. This technique can be remarkably effective in boosting your motivation, as it allows you to see and feel your success before it happens, making it more real and attainable. Lastly, consistency is the backbone of self-motivation. It's like the steady drumbeat that keeps the rhythm of your journey towards your goals. Consistency in practicing these techniques can transform them from mere actions into habits, driving your motivation on autopilot. Remember, boosting self-motivation is a journey, not a destination. It requires practice, patience, and persistence. But with these techniques, you can start to enhance your self-motivation. So why not begin your journey today? With these techniques, you can start to enhance your self-motivation. Did you know that your daily habits can significantly impact your level of self-motivation? Habits, those seemingly insignificant routines that we perform daily without much thought, play a crucial role in shaping our life. They can either be a stepping stone towards achieving our goals or a stumbling block that hinders our progress. So if you're looking to boost your self-motivation, it's time to take a closer look at your habits. Positive habits, those that contribute to our well-being and progress, are like the fuel that keeps the engine of self-motivation running. For instance, maintaining a healthy lifestyle by eating right and exercising regularly not only keeps us physically fit, but also mentally sharp and energized, ready to tackle any challenge that comes our way. Similarly, setting aside time for self-reflection and mindfulness helps us stay focused and aligned with our goals, further enhancing our motivation. On the other hand, negative habits can act like a leak in our motivation tank, slowly draining it until we find ourselves running on empty. Procrastination, for example, often leads to a backlog of tasks that can be overwhelming. The resulting stress and anxiety can severely dampen our motivation. Similarly, habits of negative self-talk and comparison with others can erode our self-confidence, making it harder to stay motivated. The key is to identify these habits and understand their impact on our motivation. Once we're aware, we can take steps to cultivate positive habits and eliminate the negative ones. This might mean setting specific goals, creating a structured daily routine, or seeking support from a mentor or a support group. In the end, it's important to remember that habits are not set in stone. They can be changed, reshaped, and replaced. It might take time and effort, but the rewards are well worth it. So, the next time you find your motivation waning, take a moment to examine your habits. Are they helping you move forward or holding you back? Make the necessary adjustments and watch your self-motivation soar. Remember, your habits can either fuel your self-motivation or drain it. What do you do when obstacles stand in your way of self-motivation? In our journey towards self-motivation, it's normal to encounter roadblocks. These are not signs of failure, but rather opportunities for growth. They are the rough patches that shape us, the challenges that strengthen our resolve, and the trials that teach us the true value of our goals. One of the most common obstacles to self-motivation is fear. The fear of failure, the fear of rejection, the fear of the unknown. These can paralyze us, keeping us from taking that crucial first step towards our goals. But remember, courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the determination to move forward despite it. Embrace your fear, understand it, and use it as a stepping stone to push beyond your comfort zone. Another significant barrier is procrastination. It's easy to say, "I'll do it tomorrow," but tomorrow never comes. Overcoming procrastination requires discipline. Start by setting small, achievable goals. Celebrate your victories no matter how small and use them as fuel to keep going. Self-doubt too can hinder our journey to self-motivation. It's that nagging voice inside our head that says you can't do it. But guess what? That voice is wrong. You are capable, you are worthy, and you have the power to achieve whatever you set your mind to. When self-doubt creeps in, remind yourself of your accomplishments, no matter how small, and use them as evidence of your capabilities. Lastly, remember that setbacks are a part of the journey. They are not roadblocks, but stepping stones. Each failure is a lesson learned, each mistake a chance for growth. Don't let setbacks demotivate you. Instead, let them inspire you to work harder, to strive for more, to keep pushing until you reach your goals. With determination and resilience, you can overcome any obstacle that stands in your way of self-motivation. So keep going. Embrace the journey with all its ups and downs, because that's what makes it worth it.